Welcome back to a new era. My name is Yusuf, aka Fousey, and today is day 1, chapter 1 of the new and improved 8 era. First of all, I want to thank you guys so much for being here. I want to thank everybody in Discord personally for spending so much time with me the last 2 days in conversation. It's lagging like crazy. Good. I'd like to thank everybody in Discord who's been spending time with me having conversations. I'd like to thank everybody who's been joining the Twitter spaces. Those have been fun. Never done them in my life. Yesterday was my first one. Did another one today. I want to thank everybody who shows love to my Instagram. And I want to thank the Twitter, the X community, and for helping me get 1 million followers yesterday. Anyways, we have a fun one today. G8 doesn't do desktops. Don't slap me. I get it. You want desktops. I get it. The desktop's right there. Nick, show them. But G8 doesn't do desktops. So I thought about when Kai Cenat did his subathon. Every day, even in his house, he would have something new. So today when I was going to do a desktop, because I didn't do it on Monday, I was like, why do I have to do a desktop? I could do something at home, but I can be creative. I could put money behind it. I could do shit. So today, since yesterday, I opened up about so much and it was so trauma dumping and I took shrooms this week and everything. And I want you guys to learn more about me as a person, Yusuf, and who I am. I want to stay consistent with that. By the way, new band, who this? New hat. Anyways, today we're doing a psychic reading. Nadim found her. I'm about to meet her right now. She's sitting right there. Nick, you can show her. She's going to read my hands. She's going to read my tarot cards. She's going to read my chakra. She's going to do everything. And before anybody says it, haram. I understand, and I will talk to you about that privately after this matter. So if you guys are ready, just be respectful in chat. Don't TTS. If you want to subscribe, hey, you're cool. I like you. But let's get started. Welcome to day 1, chapter 1 of the new G8 genre. Hello.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Your name again? I actually
Jessica.
forgot. Jessica?
Yusuf, right?
Hi, Jessica. How are
Hi.
you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing so good. God is so good.
He is.
I'm blessed and highly favored, like my friend Gideon said today.
God is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready to get started?
I have no idea what to expect, but I'm ready. I'm always ready. I stay ready so I don't have to get ready.
Okay, perfect. During this session, I'm going to be telling you good news, bad news, negative things, positive things. Are you open to hearing all of these aspects?
I'm an open book. You can tell me anything. But I have to ask you something.
Of course.
Did you research me before coming here?
I have not. I know nothing about you.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay.
You got me?
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm going to have you do, Yusuf, is I want you to put both of your hands together. I want you to take about 3 deep breaths. And I want you to go ahead and state your full name, your date of birth.
Yusuf Salah Harakat, 12290.
Perfect. What hands is it that you're dominant with?
Right. Do I still have to keep my hands together?
No, you could.
Okay.
Go ahead and place both of your hands flat.
Okay.
Yusuf, what I'm going to tell you through your energy, you have a very long lifeline. Your lifeline is very long, very consistent within the hand of your dominant hand.
What does that mean?
It means you're going to have a long life. You're going to have this life with you for about, I want to say, anywhere between 88 to 89 years
But
of
only
age.
God knows that.
I believe that. I agree with that 100%. But also, God has given me this gift to do the session with you, to help people understand their lifelines.
Okay, so you say I'm going to live from 88 to what?
About 89. Very long lifeline. Your lifeline is very long.
Am I going to still be good looking?
Very good looking.
Hell yeah, that
Very
sounds
good
true.
looking.
I'm going to be the, 89 Riz.
You yourself as a person, you have a very old soul, a very old spirit. Do you believe in past lives? You don't believe in past lives, really.
I believe in my religion, that's why.
I understand. You're very intuitive yourself, and the reason I'm going to speak about past lives with you is because in a past life, there was a very strong intuition sense. You carried a very strong power of intuition. Your third eye chakra is something that I feel is very open, and you're very connected within your spiritual self, within your intuition, within your quote-unquote psychic abilities. Dreams are very vivid for you, and that's something that I do want you to be more conscious, more clear of. Now, what I'm gonna do is
you are right on that. I'm very intuitive.
You're very intuitive.
My gut usually knows well before I do, and even if I don't listen to my gut and I do something else, I realize I should have listened to my gut.
You need to be more conscious
Even
of
recently
that.
this weekend on my work trip, my intuition told me something and I was right 100%.
You need to be more conscious. And it's really good. You're very good at picking up on people's energy too, though.
Very.
Like, you're an energy sponge. I don't know if you understand what I mean by that, but it's like if people have a negative vibe to them, or if someone's down, it's kind of like they almost drag you down with them. Your energy is very, very sensitive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. You're saying they drag me down?
Kind of. It's like if you're around someone that's too negative.
I think it's the opposite. I think my energy rubs off on people. Everybody who's been around me recently in my private life and my work life has been telling me how contagious my energy's been and how they feel it immensely.
Your energy is very strong. Definitely. You could walk into a room and people will feel your presence. Not in a negative way, though. More in a positive way. I think you're a very, very bright person. It's like you walk into a room and you're the life of the party. You're that guy.
Always.
What I would like for you to do is I want you to go ahead and shuffle the cards.
But
And shuffle them as many times as you would like. I know they're a little beat up. That's like the only deck I've used for like the past 10 years.
okay.
And then I would like for you to go ahead and split that deck in half as equal as possible.
Okay.
Perfect. And then go ahead and choose a side of the deck that you feel more comfortable with.
Right.
Perfect. During this session, I'm going to be using the cards, your energy, and I would also like for you to hold a crystal. Is that okay?
I don't want to hold a crystal if that's okay.
Okay, you're not open to holding a crystal? Okay.
Uh-oh.
Are you familiar with your chakras?
Nope.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. These are my chakras?
Not these, but these two cards specifically
What are they?
connected to your chakras. So
What
you
are they?
have the card of the throat chakra, and you have your sacral.
I'm a throat goat. You're kidding. I have a throat chakra?
Yes, you do have a throat
Fuck.
chakra. That is something that's connected through communication, but the cards that are connected to it, you have the card of fertility.
Wait. What does the throat chakra mean and represent?
Communication.
Meaning?
Depending on what cards we have around them, which I'm going to continue to do the layout, it could mean complications within communication. So you have the card of fertility in reverse. I'm going to do a couple of more cards.
I want to hear about
some
the throat chakra
confirmation.
though, because my power is my voice.
Yeah, we're definitely going to talk about that.
Okay.
So it's also aligned with the card of success, which is good.
Okay.
And then your sacral chakra is something that's connected within key of confidence, grounding. And that's something where a lot of decisions are about to be made. But I'm going to flip some cards and get some confirmation through some of the cards that are there.
Where the money cards at?
Hopefully they're coming in soon. I hope so.
Come on. Heartache and loss?
It's in reverse, which is a good thing.
What do you mean?
That's a good thing.
Yesterday's stream was literally called the Heartbreak Crash Out.
Oh my. Okay.
Let's go. Holla at me.
So your base card of the reading is the card of fertility, which does not mean children. Doesn't mean pregnancy. But it's about a spiritual growth journey, a journey that you're currently on within yourself. I do feel that there's going to be success coming towards you, but you've been facing a lot of obstacles and challenges within yourself. Confidence-wise, you have two of these chakra cards that are aligned, and these both are inner child and confidence. There's something that you're lacking. It's like you're trying to find your passion again. The card of passion is in reverse. And right now the cards are telling you you need to make a very big decision that's coming towards you with your work life, with your career life, because the card of foundation and achievements is in reverse, which is your work, your career. The cards of movements, choices, and decisions is also in reverse. Those are 5 areas of your life that need to be worked on. That's your finances. That's your work life.
Finances. Wait, so this means I need to work on this?
Yes, there needs to be more attention.
What? On what?
So,
finances.
Love. Personal growth. And family.
But I'm doing, okay.
I'll explain more as we go more into detail.
Got it.
But you're kind of on this journey of diving deeper within yourself and finding your path to reaching your passion back in those 5 areas of your life. Because I feel like you've been a little out of touch with it.
For when did I used to be out of touch with it?
I think it's been more of a recent thing, but the timeline that I'm really feeling is more so last year. I'm seeing like December 17th for some reason. That's the number that's coming to my mind. So December 17th is a time frame of 2023. We're in 2024 now. Something took place, something happened, something shifted and changed. And your demeanor as a person is kind of shifted as well. Not saying that, you're facing heartache towards people, but I feel like there's a lot of heartache towards yourself. Not saying that you're a selfless or a selfish person. Yes, you're very, very selfless, but you need more dedication to your inner child and your inner healing aspects in your journey.
What's that one?
This is about receiving and recognizing your rewards, but it also is in reverse.
Meaning?
There's something that you're not paying attention to. Well, there's the card of the universe.
So I'm very confused by this reading. Are good things being said? Are bad things being said?
Bad things are being said right now.
Really?
Yeah. Right now, and I wouldn't say them as in it's all in a bad retrospect. I think it has a lot to do with guiding you through a dark direction that you're facing. Trying to find...
What's interesting about what you're saying, I can buy into everything you're saying and validate what you're saying, but the one thing you're wrong on, you're speaking as if I haven't, that place you were talking about that I was in, let's say December 17th, you're talking from a place of me still being there.
No, I definitely think you're working on it.
No, I'm on the other side.
You're on the other side.
I'm on the other side.
Okay.
Completely.
Okay, so you're still kind of facing
energetically, emotionally, spiritually, physically, everything.
You're still facing these trials and tribulations.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm on the other side.
Oh, you've achieved this.
Yeah. So even when you talk about finances, work, family, all of those right now are better than they've ever been in my entire life.
Okay, I'm going to flip a couple more cards for you, and then we'll go a little bit deeper into the session and see where the cards are connecting through that basis, because we haven't done the full session yet. I'm just going by what the cards are directing me towards right now.
Okay.
Because you do have a lot of cards in reverse. You have a lot of cards that are conflicting.
Well, you know why? They call me the internet Benjamin Button. The older I get, the hotter I look, the funnier I get, the more money I make, the more girls I get, and I'm not even kidding, the more popular I get. I'm 34. Usually your career goes reverse. You start when you're young. By 34, you're forgotten about your old moves. I'm 34 and now just sprouting as to who I'm going to become.
I could see you resonating with that completely. And God bless you for that. Okay, so the energy of your cards are shifting, which is now we're on more of a positive light. So the cards prior to this that were in reverse, and I want you to pay attention to how these cards are now facing upright. You did go through a time of disruption. Your base chakra is your chakra of security, self-reassurance, balance. That is like the key to everything. Your chakras start from the root up. That is who you are as a person, your soul, your spirit. And it's showing that, yes, you went through a very difficult time. There was a lot of hindrances in your life. There was a lot of temptation in your life. It shows like a form of an addiction, but something that was really, you gave into temptation with.
You never researched about me in your life?
Never. Never.
Fair.
A time of disruption, and it shows that you're moving on from this cycle, going through transformation and shifting in towards new beginnings. So I understand what you're saying now. The cards are definitely redirecting themselves towards it.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah,
you hit
there
that
you go.
One on the head.
Material and spiritual prosperity. You're on a path of where the cards really do speak for themselves. When you're doing a session, the more you're in depth with the session, the cards really will.
What is this one?
You're reaching your spiritual prosperity, the thing, abundance, good things. You flipped a new chapter.
I took my team. I just flew my whole team out here today, and I took them all out to eat. And I said, you guys might call me crazy for saying this. I've always been able to attract good or bad. And right now in my life, where I am spiritually, mentally, emotionally, I'm at the highest vibration I've ever been.
Yeah, that card is like major confirmation.
My frequency and my attraction right now, the abilities are unbelievable. Let's say I have a thought. I had a thought. I recently got mad at my team this weekend. Horrible job. So I said I needed to pay for a production team. When I landed, I checked my phone. This millionaire friend of mine texts me, how was it? I sent him everything. He wants to do a 3-city tour for the next one. He wants to be the producer for it. He wants to bring rappers. He wants to, like, everything. Things are just coming right now. Blessings are coming. They're being attracted like crazy. So I will believe that.
Yeah, no, like I said, the cards really do speak for themselves. It's like it's showing the obstacles and challenges you faced through that time of what I was picking up on, more so like December time for some reason, December 17th. And this is where a place of where you were coming from. This is where you're traveling from. You're traveling from a place of disruption.
And the card's literally called moving on.
Moving on, and you're moving towards transformation, new beginnings, prosperity, abundance. You like that?
I like that.
Okay.
Now you're talking. I tell people, talk to me nice or don't talk at all.
Hey,
so you
like
come in
that.
here telling me.
I'm sorry. I know we got off to a rocky start, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I get it.
But like I said, the cards really do tell the reading itself. Yeah, light. It's like there's nothing but this change that came through in your life, and well, there's from your past, temptation within your past, and I was literally talking about it.
I still have temptation, though. Once an addict, always an addict.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Anything.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What kind of addict were you? It has something
noties didn't go out today. Noties didn't go out today, Kick. I've been on a roll, and you didn't let my noties go out today. I'm not happy about that. I don't usually complain about you guys.
Okay, are you ready for more of the psychic? Let's see what more present we can get in.
Okay.
Okay. So as we were speaking through the cards, you're on a new chapter. You're in a new level within your career, within your personal self, your spiritual self, and you're at a higher piece of abundance. I would like to talk to you about your inner child and through your childhood.
Go for it.
My question for you is, in your energy, there's a few scars, and I'm looking at you and I feel like there was some shifts in your energy. 2 life experiences of death. 1 through childhood, and I'm seeing something that was either more so recently, but I don't want to say it was just now. I'm feeling like 2017, 2018, something of a near-death experience, and a near-death experience through childhood.
My dog died in 2017.
Okay. Was that something that was really emotional for you, traumatic for you?
He's right there.
Oh my goodness, God bless him. Is it a Yorkie?
Yeah, Dollar.
I love dogs.
Dollar and a dream.
I love it.
Yeah.
I have a dog myself. I'm definitely
childhood
a dog
near-death
person.
experience.
Yeah.
Did I have a near-death experience as a child? I did.
Okay.
How did you know that?
Through your energy. So when I look at you, I'm able to see, it's different for each person and each reading that I do. I'm able to see sometimes images, I hear things, I see things, or I
What does
feel
my energy
these
feel
things.
like?
Your energy right now, before we started, which is why I did a little bit of the sound bowl, was a little bit scattered.
What about when I first walked into the house and said hi and I went to shower? Like, and you had just got to, like,
When
met
we
for
first
2
met.
seconds. What did you think of my energy?
I feel like there was a little bit of a guard up when we first walked in, but not in a negative way. I don't mean that in a negative way at all. I think we were all kind of like rushing, so the energy was very hectic, which is normal, completely normal. I mean, my energy was probably all over the place too, trying to get everything ready. But your energy right now, what I feel from you is you're at a point of trying to relax or fully relax. I want to talk about your childhood if that's something you're okay with going really, really deep in.
Sure.
Okay. So you were speaking about your inner child earlier and how, there is this form of an addiction that you did have that was caused because of inner child trauma. You're a good man. 100%. I look at you and I see purity in your eyes. You are never the man to be malicious. You are never the man to purposely go out of your way to hurt someone.
Thank you.
But people have found ways to be malicious towards you.
Holy shit.
It's like you're so selfless. It could be a stranger walking on the street that needs a jacket. And if you have one with you, you're willing to take the jacket off of your back and give it to them.
100%.
That's been your energy since you were a baby. I don't want to over-exaggerate, but it's like maturity and wisdom came into your life way too young. You grew up too fast. At the age of 10, it was like mentally you were 21 years old. You never really had time to be Yusuf. You had to be 10 other people at the age of 9 to 10 years old. And I think that there's still some reflecting to do on that. I think your spiritual journey itself and where you are and finding your happiness and finding your completeness in that direction, you've succeeded very heavily. But I still see some emotional warfare in that direction. Not when it comes to who you are and yourself, some inconsistency with your love life, your relationship life. I do feel that you've had really good people that have come into your life, but I'm going to be really blunt with you. You've pushed a lot of people away. You've lost a lot of good people for you in love and relationship from fear. There's been a lot of fear directed towards your love life. Not saying that you have commitment issues, but it's more of an abandonment for some reason. So like I said, I'm looking at you.
I thought this was just going to be a little segment for the stream, and I was like, whatever, but this is fire. Okay.
As like I said, it's like I look at you and I see purity in your eyes, but I could also look at you and see a lot of hurt in your eyes.
A lot of hurt.
A lot of pain. And you didn't deserve half of the things that you've gone through. Because like I said, you are such a pure-hearted person. It's like amazing. Like, God bless you for real.
Thank you.
You're an amazing person.
Thank you.
But I also do see a lot of bitterness in your heart.
How did you know that?
But it's not towards people. It's not towards things. It's directed towards yourself. It's like, yes, you have all of these great things. You have so much success. You have all of these good things coming towards you right now. But I feel like somehow, some way, you still find a way to kick yourself or want more.
I just tried to sabotage my career last weekend. I turned on the two closest friends of mine in the industry, and they happen to be the two biggest people on the internet, and I publicly cussed them out on my stream and ended our friendship. Yesterday I apologized and did everything, but still, I always find a way to kick myself.
Yeah, you kick yourself. There's a lot of self-sabotage.
A lot.
And it's not that you want to be malicious towards yourself and in this intent, but I'm going to explain this to you as simple and as easy as possible. You could turn around tomorrow and you could make $1 million.
Of course.
That wouldn't, it's like nothing for you.
Of course.
Not because you're greedy. Not because you want more than $1 million. But there needs to be more. You're looking for more. There's no fulfillment. It's like there's no satisfaction. You know you're doing so fucking good. Yeah. Sorry. I'm really, really sorry for cursing.
There was one time on my stream, we had a full day of activities from morning to night. And it was all fire and good and wholesome and fulfilling. And at the end of it, when it was coming to an end, I look at my team and I go, oh, and then we're just not going to do it. I still wanted more.
You wanted
after
more.
I got all that I needed. I got it, but I still wanted more.
And that's how I feel like your day-to-day life is right now. It's like you could have everything under the moon, the stars, the sun, whatever the case situation is. You're longing for something and you're not sure what that may be.
But I'm gonna disagree with that. I'm very content with where I am right now, very focused, and I know exactly what I want.
And that's it. So what are your goals? I'm going to ask you that.
In what regard?
Let's go with your personal self.
Personal self? I want the person that I am to show up 100% of the time. Meaning, I just met you. I want to introduce myself as Yusuf, as I am, who I am. Tomorrow when I go to the gym and I run into people and they meet me, what I used to do was every person I go to, I can be a different person. That's why to 1 million people who have met me over the years, they all have a different perception as to who Fousey was. Because sometimes they meet Fousey, he gives them a hug, he smiles, he sends a video. Sometimes they meet Fousey, he goes, can't you see that I'm fucking eating, you douchebag? And talk shit about them to their face. I want to be consistently me, no matter who I'm with, what I'm doing. And I told my team that now. I don't lie anymore. I don't bullshit. I tell it to you straight. I tell you exactly how I feel. Exactly how I feel. And that's where I am personally, what I want to do. Outside of that, I want to continue loving myself, continue learning about myself, continue growing. I'm working on myself every day, over 1 hour phone calls every day with my therapist, talking about everything. And I'm going to say this, but I'm going to say this in a different way. I'm not going to use the words I want to find love, because I love myself. I'm good with me. Give me and my dog Muffin, I'm Gucci. But I'm open to finding somebody that wants me as much as I want them.
Can I tell you what you do need within your love life?
What?
It's not someone that you don't want someone to want you as much as you want them. You want partnership, equality. There needs to be more of an equal balance in your love life. And I agree with, yes, you want someone that's going to want you as much as you want them. But you need someone that's also on the same wavelength on you.
100%.
You need someone that understands the trials and the tribulations that you've gone through.
100%.
You need someone to understand who you are as a person, and someone that's going to associate themselves with your boundaries. You need more clear boundaries in your love life as well. Someone that respects you.
Yeah,
you need
respect is a big one. Recently, had a falling out with a girl due to lack of respect.
Respect, that's the number one thing I think is
Can I
what
ask
you
you
need.
a question?
Of course.
How many girls are in my life right now?
I'm picking up on 3, but I don't mean that you're involved with 3 women whatsoever.
What do you mean?
I'm picking up on 3 energies, 3 women that have been in and out of your life.
Recently?
Over the course of like the last 5 years that are still back and forth in your life currently.
None.
Really?
Nobody from my past is in my life. No one.
No friendships?
Not even my ex from last year, no.
Nobody? Okay. No. I am picking up on some, like 3 females, but these people are really familiar and very, very comfortable with your energy. Like it's a very strong connection. There's some kind of forefront with your guys' connection. You guys have a long-term, there's like a strong bond there. So usually when I'm feeling something that's a little bit more on the heavy side, it's usually long-term. 3 people. I'm connecting on 3 people.
What about currently?
Currently with your love life, your relationship life, I don't pick up on anything serious, and I don't know if you believe in the word quote-unquote twin flame, soulmate.
Yeah. Well, I have my opinions on it, but what about it?
I feel twin flame energy very, very consistent in your life.
And what's the difference between twin flame and soulmate?
So a lot of people have a lot of different perceptions on it, and I'm going to explain to you my 2 versions.
Okay.
Twin flame is someone that comes into your life for a purpose, for a reason, whether that may be a positive purpose or a negative purpose.
What are you connected to them by, though? Your soul, your energy?
That's why I said let me like rephrase that. Maybe it's because you guys are like
She got
this.
so hurt.
How long have you guys known each other for?
I don't want to speak on it, but she got so hurt.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
So like I said, it could be because you guys are on two different wavelengths, and that's why you're not being heard. That's why it's going.
So what do I do in that? Do I just continue to try to
work on it?
Work on it?
Honestly, you want me to give you my brutally honest opinion?
Of course.
Yes, do not give up on it, but you guys also have to learn the meaning of compromisation in this relationship. You have to bear with her, she has to bear with you, and maybe I'm telling you something you don't want to hear right now when it comes to the regards of your guys' relationship. But patience is number one and key.
No, you're 100% right about the compromise, because she flipped out on me, because I was just in Atlanta, and on my stream, I did this whole thing where I flirted with a girl.
Okay,
told her I
it's
loved
like
her,
I said, there's a lot
choked her.
Oh my.
Did a lot, and she got super jealous.
She got upset with that. Like I said, there needs to be compromisation within your guys' relationship. You guys have to be hand in hand, but be patient, because I do feel in time you guys could be on that same direction of wave in your guys' relationship.
Okay.
So I do feel it could be successful in that direction, 100%.
Bet that.
Now, I know you said you do not believe in past life, but am I able to tell you what I'm connecting with you through past life?
Sure.
The energy you carry within yourself, and maybe we could rephrase that. Instead of saying past life, let's talk about your soul, your spirit, because that's how we connect past lives, through psychic readings and energy readings. It's all about your soul, your spirit, and your spiritual foundation as a person. What I feel within your soul, within your spirit, like we talked about earlier, is your intuition. Very strong, very highly intuitive. But another thing is your ego, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean that in a bad way.
What about my ego?
You carry yourself in a very strong and powerful position of who you are. Your stature. In your past life, you did carry a very strong importance to yourself. You had a very high stature. But your problem within your soul, within your spirit in a previous life, even though you don't believe it, I'm going to tell you what it is. A lot of envy, jealousy.
That I had or people had on me?
That people had towards you.
You have no idea. The evil eye is very real, and the evil eye has taken me down time and time and time again. Last year, when I'm doing very good in my life and my career, I hang my head out of a car window and I say, I just got a multi-million-dollar deal. I'm about to buy my parents a house and retire them. Like, put it out to the world. My grandma had a heart attack. Why would you do that? You know how many people envy you? You know how many people would kill to be you? And now you're giving them a reason to, like, wish bad upon you? Had the worst year of my life after that.
There's a lot of envy towards
A
you.
lot of envy.
But that was also in a past life, too.
Okay, but talk about this life. Envy.
Envy.
Are there people in
lots.
my life right now that are personally in my life as friends or business
People that you're
associates?
So I am going to talk to you on business retrospects, other than what you do right now, which is the streaming. Like, I don't know what else you're involved in, but I do want to talk about, like I said, there's choices that need to be made, and I would like to cover that with you.
Correct.
There are some people that are around you that you're not supposed to be working with.
Working with, or even are you saying so? Not even friends. You're talking
It's
just
not
work.
friends. I'm talking about work, but it's someone on a closer level. I feel like it's like a contract. It's like a deal that's supposed to be made, and I'm seeing like the month of February. So something within February, something that you're agreeing to do in February, I don't feel very good about. That is something I do not feel good about at all. But this is someone you know. This is someone you personally know. This isn't like a business thing. This isn't like it is business, but it's not, business casual. This is on a friendship level.
I just talked to Fousey, my therapist, today, and I said, Fousey, I see it and I feel it already. It's going to be a problem. The issue.
Yeah.
I said it's going to be a problem, and I spoke in exactly what you just said.
February is the time. That's the time that it's supposed to be taking place. I
swear to God on everything that I love. I said it today on the phone with my therapist.
Is that the time that's supposed to be taking place? Is February? I would highly, highly, highly advise against it. Like 110% advise against it.
That's wild.
That's like one person that I do feel that's around you that does have bad intent. But people around you, I feel like you've done a really good job clearing out. I had to let go of somebody this weekend.
I don't let bad energy around me. At the house party I threw this weekend, these girls asked me if they could bring guys. I said no. They brought the guys. I kicked them out of my house. Sorry, I'm protecting my energy.
That's a good thing. You're being more assertive with your boundaries within your personal life. And I do feel like that's something that's going to help you more so in the long run. But definitely whoever this person is, gotta X that out like immediately, as soon as possible. I just don't see it being in your favor. I feel like you're going to get screwed. I feel like it's not good for you at all.
Valid.
But other than that, your energy, like people around you, you have good people around you. You really do. You have people that see your heart, see your true self as a person, and understand that. So I don't feel like there's any other bad people, but through your work life and your career life, unfortunately, I do see some ill intent, some jealousy, envy, deception, lots of hindrances. Any questions so far? Anything that you would like to dig a little deeper on?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, perfect. Now, you said you don't want to talk about love.
I do want to talk about love.
Okay, but just not that situation.
No, I just don't want to sit here and tell you
about
what happened. What
happened?
Did,
okay. I thought you meant X that out completely. No. Stop talking about it. No. And I was like, ooh, okay.
Let's talk about love. I love talking about love.
Okay. So, with your guys' energy and direction towards your love life, your relationship life, I think there needs to be, like I said earlier, a better association of your guys' boundaries. Now, I see deeper connections coming through, and I'm feeling like a promise. So there's a promise, but there's distance at the end of this promise. It's like I'm feeling a form of a recovery. So I'm going to ask you a very personal question.
Okay.
Is it you or is it your partner that needs, someone needs to just, it's not separation, but it's a separation. It's like distance, it's time apart, it's clarity beyond you and your person. Because I'm seeing separation, distance.
Last night I told her I'd rather just keep things friends right now. Let's work on that and let's find out what capacity we're going to be in each other's lives.
It's like separation, distance. It's like someone, there's a promise that's made though. Did you guys promise
Yeah, I swear to God, I said, promise me that while we work on our friendship, you still keep your heart open for the idea of us. And if it does close, it's totally fine, but let me know.
Okay. All right. I was like, what is this promise? You guys made a promise to one another. There's reconciliation. There's amends to be made between yours and hers' energy. But more maturity that needs to be associated in your guys' relationship. It's like, I don't want to say you guys have a pissing contest, but kind of, and I don't like using that term, and I'm sorry, but it's almost, or kind of like an eye for an eye. It's like there's no compromising. But you guys are going to take a very big leap of faith in your guys' relationship. And I don't know how long you thought that this break or separation was going to last, if there was a time limit to this. But I do feel reconciliation in between a timeline of maybe January, but I'm feeling a little bit sooner. I feel like there's something that's going on for you guys next month in November. So I'm feeling the 5th of November. Does that mean anything to you? November 5th or November 6th?
I don't know the exact dates, but her in my life next month does mean something to me.
Okay, it does. Okay, so it's showing the month of November. It's showing significance and symbol through love and relationship between you and your person. And I feel like that's going to bring you guys together again, but fully on a better stance. And through your guys' situation, it's going to be January, but there's something about the significance in November. There's like, but it's early November, like I'm saying, like 5, 6, it's something there.
You said good things are going to happen after November 5th? Mm-hmm. She just texted me. She's watching. She just texted me and said, this feedback is wild, and put a shock face, and then she told me what November 5th is.
What is November 5th?
I can't say.
You can't say.
Very, very, very big. And holy shit.
Okay, well, it's something
She
during
just
that.
texted me.
That is wild. That is crazy. But it's something during that time frame that, like I said, is going to bring reconciliation or closeness behind your guys' energy. It's involvement between you two, for sure.
You have no idea. Ah! It was just funny. I swear to God, I thought today was just a segment. And the thing about it being haram, I'll be honest with you. This is haram in my religion. You're not supposed to dabble with this, play with this. And one time I did, what is that thing called? Reiki.
Okay.
And my brother cussed me out because it's against our religion. And he said, if you were doing it and you're doing it but not believing it, like I'm just doing this for fun, that's one thing. But if you actually believe that this, but I did this segment thinking like this is whatever, hoopla. But the shit that you're saying, I'm not saying whether I believe, don't believe, whatever. The shit that you're saying is facts.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, if it makes you feel, I'm Catholic.
Okay.
I'm Catholic. I'm religious. I mean, I understand it says in the Bible other things. I mean, other people view it very, very differently, but I do believe that, you know, I'm a tool through God. God gave me this gift for a purpose, for a reason.
Okay, let's continue.
Okay.
That's what we were talking about, love, right? Mm-hmm. Reconciliation. Okay,
yeah, reconciliation in November. What I do feel between you and this person is, like I said, it's like a new beginning or something that's coming together. And I'm seeing like next year will be that year for you guys to blossom together. Stronger commitment. Maybe that's the word that I want to say.
Okay.
A proposal, but not literally a proposal. It's like a proposition. You guys are going to be offering something to one another to have a better structure. There you go. Or compound, whatever you want to call it. A structure, a compound in your guys' relationship.
Got it.
I feel it being very strong, and I do like it.
Cool.
I do like it a lot. Like I said, I am feeling that twin flame vibe, that twin flame energy, and I don't feel it being on a negative remark whatsoever. I don't feel like it's a malicious twin flame, but your soulmate...
Nah, I knew the second I saw her. And
your soulmate is something that I feel is not in your life yet, but I don't mean that in a romantic way. You've completed a really big chapter, and you've started. Your soulmate doesn't come into your life until you're about, you're how old? 34? You're 34? I feel maybe 41 to 42 years of age.
Damn.
But that, like I said, it's not a romantic thing.
Got it.
It's not romantic whatsoever.
Okay.
And the energy that I'm feeling is like a friendship or someone that needed to save you. This person is saving
At 41?
But yeah.
I hope she's 21 when she comes to save me.
Honestly, you know, you never know. I don't think it's, like I said, I don't think it's a romantic relationship whatsoever. Yeah. I don't think that this is a love interest.
Yeah.
I think that this is a person or a thing that's coming into your life at that age that is going to be saving you from a different diversion or something that's going to be giving you peace or fulfillment at that age. It's like an accomplishment, if that makes sense. So I'm seeing accomplishment at 41 to 42 through soulmate energy. Now, are there any other areas that you would like to cover for your stream? Is there anything that you would like everybody to know about you?
Talk to me about finances.
Okay. Well, you did lose a lot of money. You got fucked out of a lot of money. Sorry, excuse my language. like just now. Like when I say just now, we're in October. I wouldn't be surprised if this was like the beginning of August. There was an investment that you made, something that wasn't really good for you. I'm seeing like August or the ending of July. There was an investment, but there was some financial loss for you.
Nadim. Nadim.
There was a...
You'll feel an earthquake in a second and hear a lot of noise. Don't worry, it's just my manager.
Okay.
Did I make any bad investments or lose any money end of July, early August?
No.
What were we doing at that time?
No.
Were we streaming?
We didn't like invest in anything.
Nothing?
No.
Was there no financial losses for him within that month?
No.
Interesting.
In my life, yes. That month?
Oh, well, no. Obviously, in your life, obviously. Everybody has their lives. Everybody has their lows, has their highs. But I'm going to be a little bit more on a specific note with you. I'm feeling July or August for some reason. It was like something about a financial loss. Like you were supposed to have more money than what you did in that month. And I do feel like on a financial scale.
Huh?
Vegas.
Well, I know that, but I don't think that's what she's referring to.
It could be, but it's just showing. It's showing you were supposed to have a lot more than what you had.
She's saying I was during that month I thought I was supposed to get more money than I got.
It's like something didn't pay off correctly. It was an investment that went opposite. It's like he lost on something.
I think I know what it is. I just don't want to say it.
Text me. Okay, I'll find out.
Okay. But financially for yourself on a scale of where you're at right now, I mean, I don't want to say, oh, you're amazing and you're great. Like, I don't like telling people those kinds of things only because,
Okay.
You guys figured out what it was? Okay. I don't like talking about those things specifically, and we're on live stream too, so I don't want to say like, oh, you're doing great, man, because we literally were just talking about evil eye. I don't like talking about that, so I'm on the same level with you on that. I do see a lot of financial recovery for you, though. So financial recovery is going to be something that's going to be very, very strong for you, other than whatever you got going on in February, because that is a big loss, and that's something you need to stay away from. But I do feel like the year of 2027, it's like a development. I don't know what you're developing. I don't know what you're thinking about doing. You're developing something. You're doing something, and that is your timeline. Like, that's when I see things coming together is 2027. And that I feel like that is your expiration, or I guess time period to start. Because now, in between now and 2027, you know that this is going to be fulfilled. But it's like you're in the process of building something or developing something, and that is going to be a very big financial gain for you. That year is probably going to be one of your best years financially.
But from now till then, what's finances going to look like?
I think stable, which is good. Stable is always a good thing, other than, like I said, February, but we're going to try and avoid that hopefully after this. I don't see any other big crossfires for you in losses, which is good. I think you are learning who the right people are. I feel like, like I said, your circle's getting smaller and your intuition is getting stronger.
And, sorry, I have bad memory. I forgot what I was just about to say. What were we just saying? What is the word used? Constant? What's the word you used? Stable?
Yeah, stable, or like...
The money right now. In a recent conversation when I was talking about my friend Steve called me today, and we had a private call, and I said, money's consistent in my life right now.
Yeah,
and
it's stable.
healthy,
it's good.
stable.
Like, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
And I was worried about a couple of things, but we covered that. But no, it's really good. But 2027 is like you're going to be one of your biggest years. Like I said, you're developing something, you're building something. I feel like you're literally putting something together. And when I look at you, I look at your hands, that's something that you were meant to do. I mean, yes, what you're doing right now is great. It's beautiful. But you were meant for something bigger than that.
You can ask the person holding the camera right now. I
You're good, you're good.
I took my team out to breakfast today. And I said, guys, I was explaining to them my purpose, why I'm here. I apologized to them. It was a big meeting. But I literally looked at them and said, my purpose is so much bigger than streaming on Kick and what I've done as Fousey Tube. My purpose hasn't even started yet. I'm 34 and I'm just now entering my prime. This is only the beginning. Like, I think that whatever I was meant to do, it's still coming.
It's still coming. It's still coming, but can I tell you what part of your purpose is?
Yeah.
You were meant to tell a story. So I think that what you're doing here, Kick, yes, it's very relative to that, but your life experiences, the things that you have done, the things that you've accomplished.
Oh my God.
You're meant to mentor these people. You are meant to be someone's, I don't want to say idol, but people are meant to look up to you. You are meant to share something and create something that helps others. That's your true, like, because everything you've touched, every person that you've brought into your life, you have something called healing hands, whether you believe in that kind of stuff or you don't believe in that. Like we were saying earlier, your energy is contagious. You touch someone, you help them, you bring them peace, you bring them happiness.
What does healing hands mean?
Kind of like what I just explained. It's like you walk into this room and you bring people hope. You bring people joy. You bring people happiness. Your presence, your
is a
energy.
Present. Kiss my
yes,
ass.
yes. Your presence is a present, literally. It really is a present to people, and people enjoy being surrounded in that energy.
Yeah.
It's like you've touched a lot of people's hearts.
Yeah.
You've opened a lot of people's eyes, even in your worst moments. And I don't know how else to explain that to you, but it's like the things that you went through gave people strength without you realizing that it gave people strength. You were meant to go through those things.
Yes, very true, very true, very true.
You were meant to go through those things for a purpose, and it was to show others or to help others. And I think that that's part of your project now. I feel like that's something you're still focusing on and still working through.
Yep.
Your journey is not complete yet, but it will be complete very soon. Are you going to try and put it out? That scared me.
Sorry.
That scared me.
Sorry.
Did that hurt? I never liked doing that, ever. It's very fascinating.
Is that our conclusion?
That is a majority of our session. Usually at the end of my sessions, I like to go back and forth with my client if there's anything more that you would like to look into or anything you would like to be more open about, or if you feel like I didn't hit something that you want to know.
Can I just open the questions to my audience and have them ask something?
Sure.
Because I don't have anything. I'm good.
If you're good, then we're good and we could finish. But if you want someone to ask a question for you in your audience, we could definitely do. We could do.
TTS.
Oh, TTS? Yeah.
Like 3 TTS.
We could do that.
All right, three people. TTS. TTS is on. TTS is on, I think. I just saw something in the chat. Am I gay?
You're not gay.
Can you say that again?
You're not gay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I try to tell people. They think I'm gay.
Definitely not.
All right, is TTS not on?
Oh, no.
Merc? Merc? Does July 15th ring anything? of the past. Oh, here we go.
GT4 boy tipped $3. Bruh, is this shit for real?
That was their question?
GT4 boy tipped $3. Nice Rolex girl.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Any questions? 3 questions. Not rizzing. Yeah, July 15th. Think about that date in the past. That's
For
my
you?
fun. Yeah.
I'll do that after. I can't do that.
$13.
Somebody just tipped $13.
And they said nothing.
Nothing. I have a lot of people who watch me who are like a little slow. So sometimes they just like...
Sin City Saint tipped $10. Will Yusef's relationships with other influencers repair themselves, or will these relationships remain strained?
I like that question. Could we lower that though before I answer it? I just
TTS
don't want
right
it.
now. So I just had a falling out with 2 friends.
Mm-hmm.
Big one, public one.
Mm-hmm.
I apologized to them yesterday. Like,
I think you were telling me this earlier.
when? Oh, yeah, today.
Yeah,
when
you
we're talking,
during the session you
Yeah.
were telling me this. So the question was if it's going to repair
Are we gonna
itself
repair,
or is it
that
going to be estranged.
Yeah.
I don't like what I'm... It could be repaired, very much so, but not in the benefit of yourself. It's not... It's not going to be repaired in a...
Mutual 50-50.
It's not mutual 50-50. Oh my gosh, what is the word I want to look for right now? It's like the other person is getting something out of this.
More than I am?
More than you are. And it's not because they're a bad person.
Is it just
but
that I
think,
am the content?
But I think it's better as of right now for this relationship to continue to be estranged.
Really?
At the time and being of where you're at, I don't think you guys need to coincide energy together right now. I just don't think it's good, and it's not beneficial for you.
Yeah.
You know, like the saying, if it doesn't benefit you,
Yeah.
what's the purpose?
Yeah.
It sounds selfish, but with this relationship, this friendship, I just don't think it's necessary.
Damn. That hurts.
So I feel like they're gonna reach out, but it's reaching out. It's reaching out because it's gonna benefit them. It's
No,
like,
I don't think so.
I don't want to say it's like you know, like benefiting as in a source of like you guys having a friendship together is benefiting them, but there's something that there's like a, what is that word? It's like a not lineage. That's not the word I want to use. It's like you guys have this. There's a line. There's a line that connects the two of you. And when it's severed, it's not beneficial for this person or beneficial for you at the moment. So there's no purpose for it right now.
Got it.
I don't know what word I would use for that.
Got it. Let's do one more.
Yeah, go ahead.
One more TTS.
And then just before I answer it, just lower it. It's just in case if someone else sends it.
Silkix tipped $3. How many more people will Fousey fire this week?
0. That's automatic. That's 0.
I'll do one more, but in the meantime, if it doesn't come, July 15th of the
Okay.
past.
Yeah, just lower that. Yeah, just lower
July
that.
15th of the past.
I'm seeing like, can I give you a year so like specifically?
A what?
Can I give you a year? Do you want a year?
What do you mean?
Do you want me to tell you a year of what I'm connecting to
Go.
with July 15th?
Go.
I'm picking up on like 2021 again. I feel like 2021 was a year for you. Like that was a year. And what connection? Not necessarily July 15th to the day. I'm feeling like 3 daggers. Now, 3 daggers is acts of betrayal, acts of loss, and relearning independence. Those are the energies that I'm picking up on within that year, towards the time frame of July 15th. But other than that, that's the only thing that's really sticking
So you
out
got
to
July
me.
15th. You got what you said about July 15th perfectly, but you got the year wrong.
The year, what year was that?
2018.
What happened in 2021?
My memory's so bad, I can't get it.
You can't get it. 2021 was a really, it was a year for you,
A
though.
good one? What do you mean by year?
Trials, tribulations. It's like you had a tower moment.
Every
you
day,
had everything. Every day.
Every day of my life is trials and tribulations.
I agree, but I think it was definitely a tower year for you.
What does that mean?
It's like a tarot card phrase, and obviously maybe you might be familiar, you might not be familiar with it. In a typical rider deck, there's a card called the Tower. And that's a year of, or a situation of having everything, and then it crumbling and having to start all over again.
Was that the year I got punched by Bryce? Because things were going so good that year. I think it was.
It's like you had to rebuild from the bottom. There was something that was taken from you or destructed, and you had to restart.
Correct.
That was a year of
Correct.
transformation again.
When was Happy Punch?
How good is my streaming gonna be?
It's gonna be good, but this isn't your.
I know, but it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
I have one final question because we're done, right?
Yeah, we're done.
You might have to close your eyes for this one.
I'm scared.
I
Should I
don't
be
be.
scared?
No.
Okay.
Am I the greatest IRL streamer of all time?
You are. You are. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Because of the kind of person you are. You're very authentic.
I believed everything you said tonight. Thank you so much.
It was really, it was a pleasure. Oh my God, of course. It was a pleasure meeting you. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Do I smell nice?
You do. What are you wearing?
Louis Vuitton.
Which one?
Oud. I don't know how to say it,
Okay.
to be honest with you.
It smells really good though.
Thank
it does
you.
smell very good. I love fragrances like that.
Thank you. How long have we been live for? An hour and 20 minutes. Nadeem, I was supposed to leave. Nadeem! What? You got a flight? Oh. Okay. Come down here real quick. Guys, look at the fit today. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you're very, very welcome.
Thank you so much for that. That was a W.
Thank you.
And I appreciate everything that you said.
Yeah, it was really, really nice meeting you. And thank you for having me. I appreciate that.
We got Nadeem in the building. We had I flew him out here today because we had a very, very, very serious talk. Enough was enough. I texted him at what time?
It was like at 4 in the morning.
4 in the morning. I called him 8 times. He didn't answer. I'll talk about that in a second. But then I texted him at 4 in the morning and I said, get on the first flight to San Diego. And he's here. But when he got here, I said, Nadeem, you're my manager, right? He said, yeah, of course, dog. I said, when I called you 8 times at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, what if I was dying, bleeding out, about to so that's why we had to change Nadeem's roles. We're not going to talk about whose roles are what, but everybody has a different role now. Nadeem's not going to be doing a lot of the stuff that we had him doing on his own. He's going to stick to doing what he's good at because he's very good at what he does when he sticks to what he does. But when he tries to be Superman, shit goes bad.
Yep.
You should give him a rating.
Are you down for one?
He has 8 minutes.
Let me see how far my Uber is. 6 minutes away. I'll do a
Sit.
fast one.
Sit. Oh my God, this is going to be fun.
GG's.
And I was going to ask you that too when I talked to you. I was like, I wonder if you'd be down to do one too.
Sure, I'll do a quick one.
All right, go ahead and put both your hands together. And then inhale, relax.
Dog.
Alright, focused.
Just focus. And then when you're done and you feel comfortable, go ahead and open your eyes. And then say your full name and your date of birth.
Do I have to say my full name?
You don't have to. You're good. You're good.
Nadeem, 4/20/97.
Okay. 420, huh?
Actually, our birthday with Hitler.
I wasn't even going in that direction. Go ahead and open. And then whatever does come through in your session, are you open to hearing negative, positive? Are you open,
I'm open
to all of it?
I'm
okay.
Open book.
What is your dominant hand?
My right.
You're right-handed. Okay. Does long life run in your family?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Your lifeline is this line here, so that's something I failed to tell you, but I feel like we kind of got into it. This is your lifeline. Mm-hmm. Your lifeline is extremely long, so that's why I asked if long life is in your family. Like, when I say long, I'm saying, like, 93, 94, no major health issues, illnesses, anything that's going to affect the longevity or the quality of your life. I am seeing some very brief things. I think that you are a hard worker. I think you spread yourself very thin. Mm-hmm. Your sleeping schedule is completely irate, like it's messed up. It's not good. Yeah. You're very tired, and it's not tired in a sense of like you want to go to bed. You're very dehydrated. So water intake is something that needs to be fixed. Something like you need more. You need more of something. And it's like you could sleep for 10 hours or 4 hours and you'll feel the same way. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. Your work schedule is very hectic, I mean, with being said. But you're in the right place when it comes to your work life and your career life. I feel like you're doing what you need to be doing. But can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
He's not the only person you manage.
He is.
He is the only person you manage. Are you thinking about taking on someone new? Or putting your
I have another company.
Okay, because I feel like your intentions or your energy is about to be placed somewhere else.
In what way?
Not in a bad way. I feel like it's like you have a hectic schedule to begin with at the time, place, and moment, but there's something that's going to be redirecting your energy. Your focus is going to be, let's say you're at a level 100, you're double that. You're like 200. Mm-hmm. So even more busier, spreading yourself even thinner, as thin as you could possibly go. Mm-hmm. And I do feel like these things are successful, but you have a hard time reflecting and taking a step back. It's like you're 20 to 100.
I am.
You're not chill. No chill whatsoever. You're an Energizer bunny. That's when I look at you, that's the energy that you give me. You're like a dog. But not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way at all. It's like your attention span is like not, you're too focused on too many damn things at one time.
I am, and I'm learning. I'm trying to.
You gotta find balance in that. And I feel like you're gonna start reflecting and take that step backwards. Because right now you're trying to take 10 steps forwards without even you doing what you have to do to get there.
Literally, I told him yesterday, I said, because we've been working together for like 4 months now on this new project, and I said, I've been telling you to do a million things, and we say that we're going to do them, but we go on and I tell you 10 new things and we didn't do the 10 things from before.
Yeah, you guys need to like breathe. Y'all gotta like take a step back, reflect, and let things to.
That's why I flew him out here.
You guys have to have a better basis on that direction. So that's the only interference you have in your work life. It's
I think I've known that too.
Yeah, you're too all over the place. You want everything done now, and everything can't happen.
That's me.
Right now. It's like you don't have 8 arms, unfortunately. If you did,
yeah,
your life would be a lot easier in your sense. But your work life, your career life is very successful. I'm not worried about it, but definitely learn to reflect. Learn to breathe.
Yeah.
Stop trying to run through life. It's okay to walk. It's okay to enjoy. There we go. That's the word I want you to use. Enjoy. Don't rush. Don't rush, but take your time with it. Your love line is very in different directions, very much like your work life and your career life. And with love and relationship, what I'm going to tell you, you enjoy a challenge in your love life, and not in a good way. I feel like the people that you involve yourself with are always opposite of what you're needing. And it's because you enjoy the fighting. You're toxic.
Me?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah. You enjoy the toxicity in your love life and in your relationship life. It's like a challenge for you. It's like a task.
I want you to think about that hard when you're on the plane. I already peeped. I clocked it. And I know.
Do you understand what I'm telling him? Okay.
100%.
You enjoy the challenge in your love life and your maturity.
Yeah, I got to think about it.
Don't get offended by the word and understand what she's saying.
I appreciate that. I like that. Thank you. Your maturity levels in love and relationship are just... You're looking for the next best thing or the next high, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I do feel you will find your fulfillment in love and relationship, but is your time now? Absolutely not. Like, I wish I could tell you something really, really strongly positive. Be like, yep, this is your time. You're ready to do everything. You need to be, like I said, it's like your work life. You need to be more balanced, or you need to be able to take those steps back. You need to be able to have pace in your life, because your love life is the exact same way. There's no pace, no balance, very back and forth, toxic, heavy, challenging, nothing but a challenge. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. So far, any questions? And how are we on time?
He just pulled up, but I can do one quick one.
Okay. What's your...
Can you please give me 5 minutes?
I love it. Okay. Do you have anything that you want me to like really focus on? Or are you
shots.
you like the shots? All right, I like it.
Still open?
No, you're good. I'm
Okay.
pretty much like looking at you at this point. It's like whatever. What could I like dig into with really quick with our 5 minutes that we have? Are you open to like anything being on live or not really? It's a little bit of a different situation for you, I feel.
I'll say yes or no if you mention it.
Family.
You can talk about it, that's fine.
Okay. Family, it's not that I feel ill intentions from family, but do you have a brother?
I do.
How's your guys' relationship?
It's good. He's a sweetheart. He's like, he doesn't bother anyone. He's on his own.
What is all of the, it's like, he said, she said, back and forth. I feel like someone got left out in the cold recently.
I would say, I'm not going to say who, but a side of my family.
A side of your family, okay. There's a
Yeah.
lot of he said, she said, but
Yeah.
I don't know why your brother is involved, or like, I don't know if something's going on with him, or if he's about to take a step further into the situation, but like the next couple of weeks with family specifically could have some issues, some problems. I don't want to say it's ill or gross or negative. I don't like saying those kinds of things, but I do feel like there could be more course or redirection within family, and something involving your brother with someone being very much shoved out, left out in the cold. Financially, let's talk about money.
Yeah.
Financially within yourself, I do feel, money to you is something that you always will have. And this was besides the point of you having the career that you're in now. I'm not saying that you grew up with a silver spoon or whatever the case situation was. You were always destined for business, regardless of if you decided to do this or not. You were going to do something within a business regard because you come from business yourself.
Yeah.
You're connected heavily with business. And I do feel like this is something that you're going to invest more of your time into, which is your business. And money is going to be great for you.
It's crazy you said that, because I just said something to him today, where I texted you and I said how I'm like super dedicated to this outside of everything else. So it's crazy that you just said that.
Crazy. Now, through business and stability in that direction, like I said, I see abundance flowing. But like I said, regardless if you did this or if it was something else, business was going to be in your life, mandatory. Is your family in business? Is that like, what was this big drive towards business since like the beginning of everything?
I feel like I grew up at such a young age, so I've just always been a hustler since I was young.
You have that mentality. I see that. I fuck with it. But I do feel like business was something that was non-negotiable for you, and I see it being very good for you.
Sorry.
Any other questions?
No, I think my Uber's waiting for me. He didn't respond to me.
With your 5-minute text.
That was a good little quick session.
It was really nice meeting you again.
Appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Have a safe flight
You as
back.
well. Thank you.
You're very welcome.